Powerful Pacific storm is slamming California, sending large trees toppling on the highways and dumping up to a foot of snow in the Sierra. East of Los Angeles, a large tree crashed onto two cars in San Bernardino.
And you can see the rain that we had. Look, I had this video this morning.
Wow.
Not the recycle bin, Nick. Come on, man.
There it goes.
Did you see it going down? This guy's trying to go. There's another dude that was surfing on the back of one of those cars.
We had it for back in the days of Noah. Are we headed for that? Because today is the 17th. Are we headed for that? Are we headed for that? Because that's when the floodgates were open. If you didn't know, they were open on the second month, 17th day. That would be today. But we got to remember, we're in the middle of a government shutdown, albeit it is a partial government shutdown. They have been shut down since this past weekend, 12 o'clock a.m. Saturday. And they have no end in sight because Dems want certain things to be done before they agree on anything. And they just went on, I guess you can call it vacation. They just went on vacation. So, yeah. The end is not coming anytime soon. But let's attend to this monster storm that is threatening Los Angeles. A flood threat remains for millions across much of the California coast as another round of moisture pushes inland off the Pacific Ocean after Monday's storm shattered daily rain records. And did I say FEMA is a part of one of the agencies that's not getting money right now? So help cannot be given right now for anybody if any storm comes through, and we are in storm season. Meanwhile, heavy snow is spreading from the northern California mountain ranges into the southern part of the Sierra, and I'm going to show y'all a video of that, adding to California's snowpack and eventually reaching the Rockies farther east, which are in dire snow deficit. Flooding was reported Monday across parts of California after 1 to 2 inches of rain fell across the Los Angeles basin and 3 to 5 inches of rain dropped across the coastal range. Urban flooding swamped parts of LA with water rising to the mid-door panels of some sedans in the Westwood neighborhood. Los Angeles was also placed under a severe thunderstorm warning for the 5th time in the past 2 years. God is not pleased. He is not happy with us at all. Stockton and Modesto each set new rain records with 1.81 and 1.65 inches of rain, respectively. What if God decided to flood us for 150 days as he did in the days of Noah? While I'm thinking about it, Maryland is having an issue as well. I had no idea that this was even happening. They are having a sewage issue. Ew. A sewage issue is happening right now. The Potomac sewage spill is happening. So DC says it is targeting mid-March. Now, this happened in January. I've read some of the story. This happened in January, but they're targeting mid-March before they can even repair the situation. Okay, DC Water says it is targeting mid-March to repair the collapsed pipe that sent sewage into the Potomac River outside Washington, D.C. last month. Now, we all know the Potomac River has had issues ever since it's been the Potomac River. It's a slow response from whomever. Here's one video, and then we're going to go over to TikTok and check out what's going on in California and what's going on with
environmentalists raising red flags as leaders in Maryland hear from officials about the ongoing efforts to clean the largest sewage spill in U.S. history. Tonight, several groups are calling for daily monitoring as the Potomac River spill now threatens the Chesapeake Bay.
Fox 5's Tisha Lewis joining us live from Cabin John tonight with the latest. Tisha? Marina and Sharon Justin, the Virginia Department of Health issuing a recreational water advisory advising residents not to swim or tube or go whitewater canoeing in the Potomac River due to this mess behind me, the sewage spill. The impact expected to be devastating by some environmentalists. You can see crews are still busy at work here. There's heavy equipment. There's a lot going on. And if you take a very close look at the water, you can see that there are debris and more on top of the water. Again, it's quite a mess out here. It doesn't smell as bad as it has in the past, but it's got everyone talking and everyone concerned. The spill started last month and work is still underway right now. Again, crews still out here. This afternoon's briefing, though, on the Potomac interceptor rupture made clear there's still a long way to go in what's being described as an ecological disaster.
This is disgusting.
Sure.
I mean,
That looks like fun.
I guess. I mean, unless you wipe out that's less than 3 inches of water, if you can keep yourself above that. And that, this guy right here.
Yeah.
If you wipe out in this stuff, Nick, you can't go deeper than
you're-
3 inches.
Right. You're in trouble.
The curb
So-
better not come into appeal. You've got the power poles. You got guy wires too.
Right.
Yeah, it's not as.
Uh-oh, stop sign. Bam.
That's not really the smartest thing to do, although it may seem fun. This is how two teenage girls lost their life during the snowstorm. They were skiing behind a Jeep, and the Jeep hit a curb because it didn't see the curb, or either slid and hit the curb, and then that threw them into the tree. So not very smart thing to do. Okay.
Yeah, not a good idea.
But-
so you can open up. There's your rain.
Look at the West. So this has been an uncharacteristically mild and dry pattern in the West, but we're finally starting to get some moisture. I was actually talking to a friend of mine earlier on, a meteorologist in Northern California. Mike Kruger is telling me that they could see up to 5, 6, 7 feet of snow. Incomprehensible.
Yeah.
Pacific storm is slamming California, sending large trees toppling on the highways and dumping up to a foot of snow in the Sierra. East of Los Angeles, a large tree crashed onto 2 cars in San Bernardino County, where wind gusts hit up to 70 miles per hour. One person was taken to the hospital, while another family escaped without serious injuries. West of Lake Tahoe, stranded big rigs had to be pushed out of near blizzard conditions on Interstate 80.
I wish we could go today. I was asking for back roads, but they say there's nothing. Has to be I-80, so we're stuck.
Traffic coming to a standstill as transportation officials temporarily shut down parts of the highway. In Los Angeles, up to 5 inches of rain flooded roads, including a stretch of Interstate 10. In Altadena, homeowners are still rebuilding from last year's devastating wildfires.
We ended up getting this massive tarp. It was 125 pounds. We didn't know how we could get it over because we knew we had a double tarp.
On the other side of the country, melting ice causing dangerous conditions. One woman died after falling through a frozen river in Cape Cod Saturday. Her husband still missing. And in Wisconsin, this pickup truck fell through a partially frozen lake, but the driver, fortunately, made it out. Powerful Pacific storm is slamming California.
Why would you be driving? I don't even know why I'm bothered to ask that question. But you guys, we have to be preparing for these storms that's coming up, because it's about to get warm. It's warm here today. Now, I don't know if this is a faux spring we are having,